Oh. Hello, hello. I am excited to be here. We have our ladies here painting. Not that you can see everybody because they're all sitting kind of next to me and behind me, but or around anyway. And we are having our mom's painting night. If you are interested in hosting one, we would love to hear from you and get you some dates set up. And we have some great, exciting things to say. So I wanted to just start by welcoming all of our folks, whether members or you're seeing us online on Facebook or YouTube. Welcome, welcome. My name is Angela Pilcher, and I am the founder and creator of the Unite Homeschool Support Network. We are a private online network specifically for homeschool families. And we are located primarily in the Woodstock and Cherokee County areas, but we have many members all around the north side of Georgia, and even some down in Stockbridge and some of the Atlanta areas, and we have small pockets growing everywhere. So welcome to all of you. I hope you've all had a fabulous adjustment back into a new school year, and that you and your families are enjoying just time together and getting into good routines. And so, yeah, we have tons of events coming up. If you're not on the network already, we highly recommend checking us out. There is a free week. Anybody who wants to join and try it out, there's a free week trial. And then there's month-to-month plans too, if you're not sure. So many of our events are located only on our private network. And so that network you can find out more at unitehomeschool.com. And yeah, so we've got one of our big things coming up is the Fall Family Campout. And so we've got September the 19th through the 22nd. I think the last count I saw was it 10 families, Karen? I think there were 10. Sorry, she can't see her, but I think there were 10 families that planned to come and join us at Vogel for the Fall Family Campout. And that is always an amazing time because the kids get to play and get dirty and roast marshmallows, and we go on hikes. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some boating this time. And we've rented a big picnic pavilion so we can have a barbecue together. So yeah, so it's going to be a really great time, and that's at Vogel. And if you want to make a day trip out to Vogel and spend it with us on the lake, then come on out on the 20th. So yeah. And what else? So, let's see. Some other things coming up too. The science fair. We have science fairs beginning September 29th, and that one is in Jasper. And then it kind of travels. So we have 5 coming up. There are 5 science fairs between September 29th and October 23rd. And those science fairs are an amazing opportunity for the kids to just experiment. They experiment at home, and they all bring a board, and they set up their project to show what their question was and what they were hoping to learn. They come up with a hypothesis, and then they test it, and they retest it, and then they come up with their analysis at the end. And so the science fair is great because even if they're doing something like last year, my teenage son decided he was going to test deodorant. And so it doesn't have to be very scientific, but they do have to use the scientific method. And so whether they are bouncing a ball or learning about algae, they can do whatever it is that's interesting to them. So yeah, so sign up for that. And then I guess I should get to the announcements. So there are 2 things coming up that I wanted to mention, 2 big announcements. Number 1 is our board has been discussing and are still trying to work out some details and figure out a plan, but we are moving in the direction of trying to open a homeschool resource center. And most likely that would be somewhere in the Woodstock or Canton area, depending on where we get the best price for best size facility that we can find. But we would love to offer an opportunity for families to have a resource center that would include teacher resources like copy machine and laminator. We would have a curriculum area to be able to browse different curriculum, and if you wanted to sell or buy used curriculum, that's kind of quite a big part of the goal. But we also want to be able to offer some enrichment classes and an opportunity for teachers for you guys, to offer things for the community and hopefully make a little bit of money. Sorry. Or at least be able to get credits towards your own kids having classes that they would enjoy as well. And thank you. And so, yeah, so Homeschool Resource Center, if you want to learn more, we do have a page that talks about it, and it also describes some ways that you might be able to help us. Of course, financially is always encouraged, but we do realize that homeschool families are often single income and already spread thin. So, so what we would like is to have the homeschool families in the network and area help start reaching out to businesses and corporations or local businesses that might be interested in helping support us. As a 501c3, we are able to give tax statements for donations over the amount of $75. And so businesses can support our efforts. So if you have a job at a corporation and they think they might like to be a community partner, we would love to talk to them. Our board of directors can have meeting and get them all of our financials and all the things that they need to see in order to sponsor us. But the really big news, of course, that's big news, but the really big news is also that we have a big week coming up. We have applied for a few different grants. One of them is a really, really big grant, a huge opportunity, and we're really excited, but we don't find out until this Thursday. So we've been waiting since early July, and we are now finally going to be finding out if we are one of 64 candidates that get to move forward in this application process. And everyone who moves forward automatically receives a very good sized grant to start with. And then the further along in this contest that you go, the bigger the grant amount is. So if you were a praying person, go ahead and just be praying for us, because there's a lot riding on this application. And think of us on Thursday, because we hear from 3 different potential grants that could come through, and one of them is huge. So yeah, so Thursday at 1 o'clock, we'll be learning, that's when the announcements begin, so it might not be until later. But yeah, so we're really excited. Thursday the 14th, and feel free to look at our website that talks about the Resource Center. And we have both Kroger and Walmart shopping rewards programs set up. So if you ever shop at Walmart or Kroger and you can add us as your community rewards partner, then those corporations will donate a small fraction of their community rewards to us. So that helps too, and you don't even have to change a thing. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get back to my painting, and it's not very far along, or I would show it to you, but it's just a big blue thing at the moment. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you all soon. Bye.